We're on the road again. We're going to cross off another country in Central America. This time we're headed to Honduras. Follow along.
Hey, you watching, man? Right now, you're watching DC Born Rob on YouTube.
You're watching DC Born Rob. It's time to travel.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. My name is Rob Christian, also known as DC Born Rob, DC Rob. Rob, I answer to them all. Thank you guys for watching. Again, in this video, it is my goal to encourage you to travel. This is our latest foray into just that. This time we're headed back to Central America to another country that we have not been to before, Honduras. We're first actually going to Comayagua, and then we're going to head to Tegucigalpa. It is the Easter weekend, so there's a lot going on. But again, if you ever get any benefit out of my videos, do me a favor, go down and hit the subscribe button, click the bell to be alerted of any new videos, and like. Like helps the YouTube algorithm. The more you hit like, the more people get to see these videos. For everybody who takes a second and go down and hit like, this is for you. Cool Man said, you all right. That's right. I asked myself, am I ready to travel?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Oh, of course.
Of course.
I think we all agree.
That's right. And there's a few other things you need to know before you go too, such as within 48 hours of you flying out, 48 hours prior to your flight leaving the U.S., you have to get a immigration pre-check, and you also have to fill out the health form, both of which are online, and both drove me nuts. I'm telling you, nuts. That, let me tell you, I did my taxes, let me tell you, recently. This was just as bad as doing the taxes. I kid you not. It was so unorganized. If you think CheckMig for Colombia is bad, let me tell you something. Their immigration pre-check was rough on a brother. But anyway, you have to fill out the immigration pre-check form within 48 hours. Also, that links to the health form. But, you know, they only checked for the immigration when I got there. I never received any confirmation via email or anything for the health part. But you must be vaccinated, or you can take the test. Again, it's the same as Colombia, and I'm pretty much sure anywhere else. If it's hasn't been 14 days since your second shot, or if you haven't taken your second shot, then you can use the COVID test. In this case, you can do either. You can do either an antigen, or you can do a PCR test. So same thing. That has to be done, by the way, within 72 hours of your flight. Gotta love Spirit in this case. We had empty seats on the way there, empty seats on the way back, and this was for the Easter weekend. So I'm going back to Comayagua, okay? Comayagua. Now, here's the thing. When you book, and if you book on Spirit anyway, it says that the airport is Tegucigalpa. To be honest with you, until that day we flew out, I didn't know where the heck we were going. I didn't know if we were going to Tegucigalpa or if we were going to Comayagua. So it is for Comayagua. It looks like the international flights go in there, which again, it's about an hour and 15-minute drive between the two cities. So factor that in as well. But if you're going to downtown Comayagua, loved it. And this is what you'll see in this video. This is our trip to Comayagua during the Easter weekend in Honduras. Follow along. We made it. Oh, whoa. I can tell you it's a 6-inch drop. Not a bad landing. Tiny airport. To be honest with you, we don't know where we are yet. We're nowhere in Honduras. But we don't know what city. The not so fun part. Connections. Never fun. So we made it in okay. We are in Honduras, and it was a trek. We had to jump through a bunch of different hoops. Security, it took us 15 minutes at the immigration counter alone. Checking both of our IDs. What do you do for a living? Well, they asked her what she did for a living. Also, the paperwork has to get handed over, but they didn't ask me for my paperwork. I don't get it, but it was a challenge. Then fingerprints, front fingerprints, curve, all this different jazz. Before you go around the corner, they take the paperwork that you signed. Plus, there's a couple of forms that you need to do online. They didn't even ask for it. They checked one on the way here, and while we were still in the U.S. But and then I got a yellow. Then the dog sniffs all the bags, and we put our stuff through the machine. And I get a yellow slash on it, yellow duct tape, which means I got to go to secondary inspection. After that, they open up my bag, look here, there, and then let me go through. One ATM machine in the whole airport, one, and it doesn't work. I got $20 worth out of it. I got 500, didn't know what I was getting. Turns out that's like 20. That's enough to get us to town. And this taxi. We had to take a taxi because Uber is not out here. We are in Comayagua, something like that. Anyway, we're on our way there. Taking it short. Okay, I just saw somebody squatting on the corner, wide open. Okay, welcome to town.
This is the mall right here.
So, like we have like $20, but it looks like a couple of people, at least the taxi took American dollars, and this little restaurant we're in, on the top, we're just sitting on a little patio deal, if you can see. But down there, just past that white car, is our hotel that we cannot get into. So, luckily this place is here. It's toasty out here too, and there's bugs, as you can see. Oh, this is gonna be good. There's food coming too. But anyway, so we're on the patio. We just ordered some French fries and some smoothies, and we'll fight it out with the ants. But it's a nice little patio. It is toasty, but we're in the shade, so it's nice.
There's the stores and restaurants.
Oh, so you said 2 blocks to the Cajero Automático. Just so you know, it's challenging to get to your hotel in the middle of a country, in the middle of a city. You're not familiar with the city. You don't know how shady that city is, or that neighborhood is, or that block in that neighborhood is, or who's watching you with your luggage and what you got in your backpack, and no weapons on you. You got to think of all this stuff, and then we can't get in the hotel on the street, on this dusty street too. So. But it turns out there was a coffee shop a couple doors down, so we're gonna grab something here, hopefully cool off a bit, and hopefully somebody's there to let us in soon. Hopefully. Welcome to Honduras, baby! So after walking around, I don't know, this entire city wearing black, unprepared for 85-degree heat. All the hotels are booked because it's Easter weekend and they're doing the Easter celebration just like Guatemala, just like Antigua. But here's our room. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here's the bed, desk, tiny TV, sink, and the shower. Oh, it's already unplugged. So she said, just unplug it if you want cold. Not much to it. Wow. We're well rested. And we're back up on the poppin' street right here. You got restaurants on both sides. We're gonna walk around to the church. Now I can actually give her tours. So I'll walk her around by El Centro, the park, and see how it goes. But this is nice. They're supposedly starting at 5 o'clock. It's 5:20 right now. And by start, I mean putting sand out and making little decorative parts on the ground, such as they do in Guatemala City for Easter. It's all for Easter. And they have a little trike too. Please, son, go down, son. It is no joke. So here they're getting ready to start. They have bags of colored sand that they're gonna put down in the little wooden things. They push it around. Man, the bugs are deep up here, but check this out. We're outside of the church. I knew there was something in here. Some type of archaeological find, but this is the chapel. And this is Parque Central, El Centro. Beautiful day. We're just gonna walk around, grab something to eat. Hopefully some good seafood. We will find, I don't know. But the bugs, man, the bugs. Again, it's a nice day. They're setting up. Looks like there'll be a festival at night, not necessarily just during the daytime, but. And if you didn't know where we are in Comayagua. Check that out. Party time. We came to Comayagua, Honduras to go to Texas. So let's try these wings out. They're a little wet. Okay, we're out back again at night, and now the sand is down. The same sand you saw on the back of that truck is down, and they're shoving, as you can see, they're starting to mold and shape it. Then I guess they'll put the color on top of it. It's actually pretty cool. And this is just like Antigua, what they do in Antigua, probably right now in Antigua too, in Guatemala. So I guess they shape out the base, and then they start adding the color afterwards. That's pretty cool. Beautiful night. Now the weather feels good. Full moon. Beautiful. Comayagua, Honduras. Easter weekend. Warmer earlier, but now this is nice. Now, people say don't go to El Salvador. People say don't go to Honduras because it's peligroso. Pero we're going to Tegucigalpa tomorrow. This right here is nice. This is safe. I don't know about Tegucigalpa, but we'll find out tomorrow. This is nice. This weather feels good too. Oh my God. And I think it's blowing the flies and bugs away. Beautiful. And we are here. We are here at our restaurant. I got my beer, and guess what walks by? I'm waiting for the booms to go. And look how many people walking with us. Just like in Guatemala City and Antigua. It's Easter walk. The incense are intense, but it smells good. Like a sweet pipe. Still out here at the Parque El Centro. This is a lot of people out here though, as you can see. I don't quite know what's going on, but I don't know, is it a contest for Jesus? I want to see the sand though. Look at this. Oh, there's Jesus right there, and the Romans. I guess Jesus is going to come right by us and walk up this way right here. Here comes the crew. And there's 12 disciples. And the Romans. Jesus is going to church. They're gonna be up all night doing this too. Look at it. Look at this. This is where we started out, back to our hotel. Looks like it's popping, and the Romans are out tonight. So we are up the following morning. We stayed up late last night, but we didn't get to see all the carpet getting put down, so the sand carpet. So we're gonna walk over to the central part of town and see what it looks like. So here's the one that we saw last night. So you say you need to charge your phone? I found an outlet for you. This is where they first started putting out the bags of sand in the back of the truck, but check this out. That's incredible. Typical. There's some meat.
So I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you go down and hit subscribe. And definitely like. It helps that YouTube algorithm. You know what I'm talking about? See what I'm saying?
We have a YouTube channel, like it.
Please comment and share if you liked the video. Please subscribe and kick the bell.